Innovations and technology tools are changing the way that we are educate the students. In this video, we are going to see Google educational platform called Google Classroom. The key feature of the video is how to create G Suite for educational account to turn on advertisement and extend the Google Drive space, and how to sign up with the classroom and creating and deleting the classes, inviting the teacher and the students, and how to adding the resources to the class and creating assignment quizzes, and finally how to grade the students achievement. I am very excited to teach you. Don't skip the video, watch till the end, like the video, comment and subscribe the channel. First of all, you need G Suite for educational accounts. There are many benefits with the apps for education account, including customized Gmail accounts. For school, you can get shared drive, calendar, more storage space, and no advertising. Your student can access Google Apps safely and securely without advertisements. And the key advantages is accessing Google Classroom. You can create one from edu.google.com and click this get started for free. And also you can check out the qualification for the G Suite for education account. Your institution should be a K-12 school or higher education institution. These are the qualifications. G Suite for education is free, includes classroom, and you can get unlimited Google Drive storage space, as well as you can get unlimited Google Wallet storage space. And the Google G Suite for education is available worldwide, and you can check out other pricing plans also. In the basic plan, you can get business Gmail account and 30 GB cloud storage space in Google Drive. Also, you can get 24/7 standard support, admin security and administrative controls. In the business plan, additionally you can get Google Wallet storage. Okay, now we are ready. I want to close this tab. First of all, I go to classroom.google.com. For the demonstration purpose, I use ordinary email account, but this is not recommended for the students. Use only G Suite educational account. And here you can see the welcome screen. If you already signed in with the Google account, click continue, or you can create a new one. I click continue button. This is the Google Classroom home page. First of all, we are going to see about our account settings. Click this menu button. Go to settings. This is the profile settings. Here you can change your picture, and if you want to change your password, you can do it. Also, you can manage your account settings here. Below you can see the email notification option. You can control the Google Classroom email notifications here. The email notification is currently turned off. Click to turn on the settings. Below you can see various command notification option. Here you can control your commands on your posts and command that mention you, private command on work, and you can control everything separately. After watching this course, you can understand what is the use of this commands option. Now I want to go back to the home page. Currently we have no classes. Now we are going to see how to create the class. Click this plus button and you can join the class and you can create the class. Now I want to create the class, so I click create class. Here you can see the privacy notification option. If you are signed in with ordinary account, Google recommended to use G Suite for education account before you can use Classroom. G Suite for education lets the school decide which Google service their students can use and provide additional privacy and security protection that are important in a school setting. Student cannot use Google Classroom at a school with personal accounts. I understand the privacy notification. I check it and I click continue. My class is 9th standard and my section is A section and I am taking English. My classroom is 12 and I click create. This is the dashboard of 9th standard A section. You can create the announcement to the students here, and above you can see stream, classwork, People, Grades tab. Click the Classwork tab. Here you can create the assignments, quiz assignments, questions, materials and reuse posts. Later I explain this option individually. Now I go to People's tab. Here you can see the teachers under students. There is no student but only one teacher. Go to the Grades tab. Currently there is no grades under the students. If you want to create another class, go to the menu button, click Classes, and here you can see the 9th standard class, and you can create another one by this plus button. I accept privacy notification and I click Continue. This time I name the class 8th standard. B section, I am taking 8th standard social science. The room number is 10 and I click Create. Now I go to the menu button and I select classes. Here you can see I created 2 classes. If you click 3 dots, you can move the class, edit, copy or archive the class. If you want to remove the class, first archive. Click on it and go to the menu button and click Archived Classes. Here you can see Archived Class. Click on the option. You can restore the class or delete the class. I want to restore it. Now I select 9th standard A class. Now I want to set the theme for this class. There are 2 options available. You can select the themes from online. Various categories are available: English and History, Maths and Science, Arts, Sports and more. Or you can upload your own theme. This is my theme. Okay, I set class theme. My class theme is applied. Now I go to add resources to this class. Go to Classwork tab and I click Create. Select materials. I name the title English book and I put the description for your reference. In your right side you can set class for 9th standard or 8th standard, for all of the student or in a particular, and you can add resources from Google Drive, or you can enter external URL, or you can upload a file from your computer. I click File. I select one from my computer. I click Upload. You can see the PDF book is added. Now I want to add a YouTube video. Click Add button. Select YouTube. Now I want to enter the URL. Click URL tab. Paste the URL. This is the video I want to add. I click Add button. You can see the YouTube video is added. If you click this Create button, you can create the material using Google Docs, slides, sheets and drawings and forms. Every time you add materials to your class, it automatically uploaded to your Google Drive. Now I go to Google Drive. Inside of the Google Drive you can see Classroom folder. Double click on it. You can see all your classes, 8th standard B and 9th standard A. I double click on the 9th standard A class. Here you can see the materials. This blank quiz I already created. I close this Google Drive. In your right side, create the topic. Click Create Topic. I name it Materials. I click this Post button. You can see the Materials section and the resources. Click on it. Here you can see PDF books and the YouTube video. If you click 3 vertical dots, you can edit or delete or copy the link. As an administrator of an institution, if you want to invite more teachers to manage the classroom, go to People tab. Here you can see the Invite button. Click on it. Enter the email address of the teacher. If your address is correct, you can see the search results and click Invite. Now the invitation is sent to the teacher. Teacher can see the invitation in the Gmail app and they accept the invitation by clicking the join button. If the teacher installed Classroom Android app already, they accept the invitation through Classroom app. Now you can see the classes appear on the Classroom app. Here, teacher can able to see the notification and materials. Click on the materials. You can see 9th English PDF books as well as degrees of comparison YouTube video. Go back. If teacher go to classwork tab, they can add materials through the plus button. Click on it. Teacher can able to add assignments, questions, materials, topic and reuse posts. And if the teacher go to the peoples tab, teacher can able to invite the teacher as well as the student. You can see this teacher only able to see the 9th standard class, but he can't see the 8th standard class because the teacher invited to manage the 9th standard only. Further, you can email the teacher or remove the teacher, or you can make the teacher to this class owner. In the same way, you can invite the students or you can invite the student by this class code. Can you see this? Now I want to invite a student. Click this invite button and type the email address and click on it. Click invite. Now the invitation is sent to the student. In the same way, student can accept the invitation through Gmail app. Click on it. Click join button. Select classroom. Now you can see the classes appear. Student can able to see the materials and participate in the quiz program, but he can't create any materials to this class. You can see the plus button is not available. If student go to the peoples tab, you only see the teacher's name and they can contact with the teacher, but you can't invite any teacher or the student. In the stream tab, below the class name, you can see the join code of the class. You can share to the student or teacher to join in. As an administrator, you can see the notification of the students as well as the teacher and click on the options. You can delete the command or copy the link. You can mute school student. Also, you can delete the post and mute, but I want to mute only. Click mute. You can see the mute symbol is appeared. Now the student cannot send the notification, and click again and you can unmute the student. Also you can reply to the command. On the other hand, only you can delete the command of the teacher. You can't mute the teacher. Also you can control the notification permission. Go to the settings. In the general section, you can see the class code. You can reset the class code or disable to join the class. Click on disable. The class code is disabled. Now no one able to join the class. Now I want to enable it again. In the stream option, you can see student can post and command is activate. Click on it. You can change it to student can only command or only teachers can post or comment. If you click on it, the teacher can able to post the command, but the student cannot. Click on save. Now we are going to see how to create the post or command. Click on it. You can select 9th standard or 8th standard and you can select all the student or a particular student. I select all the students. In the 9th standard, I put the notification. We are going to celebrate Independence Day on August 15th. August 15th. With the help of the add button, you can add a file from your Google Drive, or you can paste the external URL, or you can add a file. Also you can add a YouTube video. I leave it. In the post section, click on the drop down menu. You can schedule the post or you can save the draft. I click on schedule posts. Now I select date and the time, one day before, 6 p.m. Click on schedule. Now the post is scheduled. Also you can send the email notification. Go to the people's tab, select the students, click the actions, click on email. You can send the email to a particular student. Now we are going to see how to add quiz assignments. Go to the classwork tab, click on the create button, select quiz assignments. In the title field I type articles quiz. In the instructions, read and answer all the quiz. I want to cancel auto generated blank quiz. Now I click on create and I select forms. You can see a new form is creating. This is Google quiz form. In the title field I type articles quiz. In the responses field I type answer all the questions. Once I click on untitled form, the title is updated and you can see all changes saved in Drive. First of all, I want to obtain the name of the student. So I click the plus button. In the options menu, I select short answer type. In the question field, I type name, and this is mandatory field. So I turn on the required button. Now student cannot submit the form without typing the name. Now I am going to type first question. Click on the untitled question. Type the first question. Mr. Madhivanan was dash artists by profession. I want to give 3 options. Click on the first option. I type A and I click on the add option button. I type and again click on add option. I type D and I go to the settings. In the quiz tab, I turn on make this is a quiz and click save. Here you can see the answer key option. Click on it. I select the answer and I want to set the point, 2 points to this question, and I click done. I want to add another question. Click on the plus button and I type I think this is dash house we saw online. In the first option A, second option and third option D. Again I click on the answer key. I select the answer and give the points and click done and I turn on required. Also in the first question I turn on the required option. Now I created only 2 questions. In the top you can see only 4 points is appear and I click responses tab and click on the create spreadsheet. I name it article quiz response. Click create. Here you can get all the responses. I want to close this. Now I close the tab and I close the form. You can see the Google quiz form is added, or you can manually add the form. Click add button, select Google Drive. Here you can see the article quiz and select and click on add button. In the right side you can select which class you want to send and which student you want to send the assignment, and here you can set the point to the assignment. Also you can set the due date and I click assign button. You can see the article quiz is assigned and you can see the due date. Due is tomorrow. Also the assignment is appeared on the stream. Go to stream. Here you can see the assignment. Now student can able to see the quiz in the mobile app. This is quiz notification. Click on the notification. You can see attached Google form quiz. Click on it, type the name Kumar and answer the questions, and I click submit. Student can able to see the score and open the assignment. Student can able to add comments. I have done. I click, the comment is added. Below, click on mark as done. You didn't attach anything. Yes, I didn't. I click mark as done. Okay, this is marked as done. Now I submit the assignment as student. Now we are going to see how to give grades to the students. First of all, teacher view the responses. In order to see the responses, I go to Google Drive. Here you can see the quiz responses. Double click on it. Here you can see the score and the name of the students and the answer. You obtained 2 marks only. He answered one question as wrong. I close the responses. Click on the grades tab. Here teacher enter the grade points. Totally 100. I want to give 50 points. Total question is 2. The student answered one question wrong, so I give 50 points. The point is saved. Now student can able to see the grade points. Thank you for watching. I will see you the next lesson.